rebellion and God's intention to restore Israel. Israel rebels. God intends to restore Israel. And God's speaking to Israel, and in chapter 31 there, he also calls Israel Ephraim. Ephraim, whatever the correct pronunciation is. So that lets us know that God is actually, in this particular chapter, God is actually speaking to the 10 tribes in the north and not Judah in the south. There's Judah and Reuben left in the south after the kingdom is split as a result of sin. Don't you always get split up when you're in sin? Yeah. Split up from people you love, split up from jobs that were providing a living, split from joy, split from peace. Sin and rebellion brings a splitting. Come on, say amen, somebody. Amen. Yeah. So God's talking to these 10 tribes in the north. Sometimes he calls them Israel, sometimes he calls them Ephraim. All right, sin brought a split in the kingdom. Sin is an evil monster. Sin is an evil monster. And sin is about the condition of the heart. And when the heart is in sin, the heart has no desire to please God or to do his will. As a matter of fact, the heart in sin only desires to have its own way and to do its own thing. The heart in sin is actually offended and insulted by God, who deserves to rule the heart. So the heart in sin rises up against God because the heart in sin is so full of pride, and pride don't want nothing and nobody to have the rule over you. Am I right about it? How many of y'all in here like me? You don't like for nobody to tell you what to do. I don't see no hands. I'm confessing here. I don't like it. I deal with it. Amen. Amen. Boss tell me what to do every day. Been through like T.D. Jakes. Amen, somebody. Hallelujah. But that's just something in my heart that God got to deliver. Oh, y'all not hearing me here. Yeah. Naturally speaking, our flesh don't like to be ruled over because our flesh wants to be free to do whatever it wants to do in order to feel good. And anything that hinders our flesh from feeling good, we're going to rise up against it. And that's why we don't like the rule of God, because God said you got to come out of fornication, and you got to come out of uncleanness, and you got to come out of adultery. As a matter of fact, God is saying to us, in order to be holy, you got to come out of most stuff that make you feel good.
Hallelujah.
Oh, you might as well say amen. And there's some about us that just don't like it. Sin brought a tragic end to the lives of kings and to the lives of citizens in the kingdom. Sin brought captivity to Israel. Sin brought desperation to Israel. Amen. Sin messed Israel up. And listen to the message that God is saying to us today. Don't you ever think that just because I don't get you right now, that you're getting away with your sin.
That's right. That's right.
God is always looking, and God is booking. Am I preaching all right today?
Yes.
Amen. Don't ever think you're getting away. You may be slipping and dipping, and you may be creeping and peeping, but don't think you're getting away. Even the old folks say you may run, but you can't. You can't get away. Tell your neighbor you can't get away with it. Yeah, so Jesus said every one of us is going to have to give an account for the deeds done in our body. We're going to have to stand before God and tell God why we chose to rebel against his rule. I don't know about you, but when I stand before God, I just want to hear him say, well done, good and faithful servant. But in order to hear him say, well done, I have to be able to stand there and say, I fought a good fight. And I finished my course.
Yes.